I did work with him in the spring, so it's not like it's the first time we've worked with him. And but Reese there, you know what I mean? He's just so good at getting all the calls and everything like that. That communication is always really smooth with the whole offensive line.
Just what did it mean to the line losing Alex? I mean, he was such he started every game as a redshirt freshman.
Yeah, Kozan's my roommate too. I know him real well, and he's a good football player. Gets real low. He's got really low hip mobility, and he's really smart.
How's he taken the last month, whatever it is, since he got hurt?
He's doing good. I mean, you know, not really supposed to talk about, you know.
Pat, how far have you come in every way since you got here, do you think?
Far. I've come far, you know. Just played, you know, offensive line 2 years in high school, and that's a whole nother ball game. And then I've had 2 different O-line coaches who's emphasized very different things, and we say new Grimes, which is really the old Grimes. He's just such a fundamentalist, and he's always talking about the little things, and it's just crazy, like how my technique is just like almost perfect for what he wants now, and how it was when he first got here. How you know, my toe was not pointed the way he wanted or something like that, and now just after 2 seasons, like I just do, you know, it comes natural finally. You know what I mean? But you had to work on it.
How much does that help you as a player that he stresses fundamentals like he does?
Oh, a lot. It feels awkward at first, but once you get it down, it's like that light comes on your head and you just start moving people.
So going into the season, knowing you're going to be the starter and hopefully through the whole season, is that a better feeling than?
Yes, sir. It's a very good feeling, but like I was saying earlier, just always be conscious that you never know, and just always just fight, and you can never be, you know, content with what you've done. You've always got to be striving to get better.
You said you only played offensive line 2 years in high school. What were you before that?
I played tight end and defensive end, so it wasn't like that. I played ball.
Can you catch?
No. Not a good catch. I broke this pinky too, so it gets in the way of my ball.
So it was just you just kind of got big enough to play line.
Yeah, basically, I just got big enough, and then transferred high schools, and the guy was like, "All right, you're our left tackle." I was like, all right. So went with that. I loved it because every play you get a chance to hit somebody. Defense, you got to chase the quarterback, and you know what I mean. You might be dreaming about that one big hit for, you know, once every 2 or 3 games, but offensive line, that guy, he's right in front of you every single time you're going to get to him. So you're going to hit him every single time. So you're going to hit somebody every single play. That's what I love about O-line.
Did you kind of feel like a newer, or like you had a further way to go than some of the other guys when you came in just because you'd only played line for 2 years?
No, because I came in early too, and you know, Auburn is such a big name school that we always have such good coaches. So
Sean's going to be hearing the comparisons to Greg for probably the whole season and well beyond that. But just because you're on the right side doesn't mean you can't be an excellent tackle. So do you want comparisons to the guy who just left here who was number 2 pick and that level of player?
Obviously, I want to be considered first-round draft pick, you know what I mean, at that level. But, you know, like everybody's so unique in their own way. Sean Coleman is so different than Greg. Sean Coleman's such a freak. Greg is such a freak, but they're both just so different. And I hope I'm different too, my own little way, you know, fit different schemes and stuff like that. So,
Pat, when you look back on last year, I mean, how do you treat that? I mean, you're in the starting line the first 5 games, and then you're not the next 9. I mean, do you kind of give it like an incomplete, or I mean, when you look back on last year for yourself, how do you kind of view it?
Just like I got unfinished business, basically, and it's really a lot of motivation for me. Like I am, like I'm ready to go, and this off season, you know, that was in the back of my mind, and so you know, if anything, it was a blessing.